Friday, December 24th, 1943. Dear Kitty, I have previously written about how much we are affected by atmospheres here, and I think that in my own case the trouble is getting much worse lately. Himlen hak Hawkinson in tun Doriptit. A famous line from Goethe, on top of the world or in the depths of despair. Certainly fits here. I am Heimklach Heimsen. If I only think how lucky we are here compared with other Jewish children, and Zomtonen Brulenten comes over me when, as happened today, for example, Mr. Kumpers comes and tells us about her daughter Corey's hockey club, canoe trips, theatrical performances, and friends. I don't think I'm jealous of Corey, but I couldn't help feeling a great longing to have lots of fun myself for once and to laugh until my tummy ached, especially at this time of the year with all the holidays for Christmas and the New Year, and we are stuck here like outcasts. Still, I really ought to not write this because it seems ungrateful, and I've certainly been exaggerating, but still, whatever you think of me, I can't keep everything to myself, so I'll remind you of my opening words. Paper is patient. When someone comes in from outside with the wind in their clothes and the cold on their faces, then I could bury my head in the blankets to stop myself thinking, when will be granted the privilege of smelling fresh air? And because I must not bury my head in the blankets, but the reverse, I must keep my head high and brave, and the thoughts will come not once, but oh, countless times. Believe me, if you have been shut up for a year and a half, it can get too much for you some days. In spite of all justice and thankfulness, you can't crush your feelings. Cycling, dancing, whistling, looking out into the world, feeling young, to know that I'm free, that's what I long for still. I mustn't show it because I sometimes think it all eight of us begin to pity ourselves or went about with discontented faces. Where would that lead us? I sometimes ask myself, would anyone, either Jew or non-Jew, understand this about me, that I am simply a young girl badly in need of some rollicking fun? I don't know, and I couldn't talk about it to anyone because I know I should cry. Crying can bring such relief. In spite of all my theories and however much trouble I take, each day I miss having a real mother who understands me. That is why, with everything I do and write, I think of the mumsy that I want to be for my children later on. The mumsy who doesn't take everything that is said in general conversation so seriously, but who does take what I say seriously. I have noticed, though I can't explain how, that the word mumsy tells you everything. Do you know what I found to give me the feeling of calling mummy something which sounds like mumsy? I often call her mum. Then from that comes mums, the incomplete mumsy, as it were, whom I would to love with honor with the extra IE, and yet who does not realize it? It's a good thing, because it would only make her unhappy. That's enough about that. Writing has made my Zumton Bongton go off a bit. Yours, Anne. That was from the Diary of Anne Frank. That was on Christmas Eve, 1943. If you haven't already, hit the subscribe button and check out my own book. It's called Gonzo Education.